Recently, I did a video on Coputer Commands, or CCC for short. It sparked a lot of interest both on YouTube and on Discord. And with some recent developments, I decided to make an update video on it. But first, a short recap for the new viewers about what this exploit actually is. This exploit is possible in Minecraft Edu, not to be confused with Minecraft Education Edition. Minecraft Edu is a modified version of Minecraft which is developed by Teacher Gaming and officially licensed by Mojang Studios. While this version of the game is made by other developers, it's technically an official version of Minecraft. While Minecraft Edu doesn't add a lot of unique features, it comes pre-installed with Forge and a modified version of Computercraft. This last part is where it gets interesting. Computercraft is a mod which takes a lot of features surrounding programming and puts it into Minecraft. But the block we are most interested in is the command computer. As the name implies, this is a computer which is able to execute commands. So, the only way to obtain this block is through the usage of creative mode or commands. But Kezunten, how do you get this block if it's a creative only block? Well, this block actually shares the same numerical ID as Prismarine. This means that if you get Prismarine in a later version, it's possible to downgrade and convert it into the command computer. But make sure to place the block down first, as downgrading will corrupt every loaded inventory and container. So we finally got the block inside of survival, but we run into yet another problem. This block is only usable in creative mode while being opt. So how do we run this in survival mode? You see, every time you boot up a new computer, it displays a short message. And this message is actually customizable using a resource pack. This way, you are able to write a code into the boot sequence of the command computer to execute commands. Up to this point, it worked very finicky, and you needed a slight understanding of programming. That was until my research sparked interest to Captain Solo. Over the past week, he dedicated his time to provide the community with a brand new resource pack. This way, anyone can do this exploit with ease. And it's still very early into development, but I've gotten permission to show it off to you guys. But first, we got to install Minecraft Edu. Once we downloaded one of these versions, I simply clicked on the jar file and followed the installation wizard. Once completed, we can open the launcher and start Minecraft Edu using the login method Minecraft Edu. If the game doesn't want to start up for you, try reinstalling Java 8. Most of the time, that will resolve any issues. Once we booted up the game, I make sure to insert the resource pack before joining a world. You might also notice that there is a default resource pack inside the folder. You can leave this one alone, but delete any other resource pack than the one you are using. This is necessary so things won't break. When you finally join your world, you want to craft yourself a computer, 2 wired modems and some networking cables. Place the modems on the computers and link them together using the network cables. Activate both modems by right-clicking on them. When we open the computer for the first time, we will see this screen. It tells us how to set this thing up, but we have done that already. So we simply type CCC and have to wait for a few seconds. After a little while, we will run into this menu. We have 4 options. We can run custom commands, like any command we want. We can go to an advanced gift menu. We have the possibility to use preset commands. And we can change the command target. Currently it's set to add player, so me, but we can set it to anyone or anything we like. Let's go to the first option, number 1, and we can do anything we want. For example, I can change the time of day. And we will see it will get dark. And if we want it to be day again, we simply type time set day and it will become day again. So if you have an understanding of how commands work, you can use this to do anything you want. So the second option we can choose from is the give menu, and it asks us what kind of command we want to execute. First of all, we want to do a generic give menu. So we tell the system what we want. For example, I want stone, so I type stone. You can also type 1 because that's the ID for stone. And we can choose if we want it inside of a chest. It's completely up to you if you want it in a chest, but you have to realize you cannot place the chest down until this version. Also, if the chest contains a block that doesn't exist in that version, you should also not place it down. You can also specify the amount you want to have, for example health stack, and the damage value, which means how much damage a tool or a given armor piece will have. If you really want to go crazy, you can even give it a custom NBT value, but I'm not going to go in depth on that. And here we go, I got 32 stone. It's also possible to give yourself some piece of equipment. For example, I want to give myself a pickaxe. Then it asks me whether I want Silk Touch or Fortune. In this case, I would like Fortune. And even which level of Fortune I want. Let's say Fortune 5. Then it will give me a Fortune 5 pickaxe with efficiency 32k. Speaking of very illegal and very OP equipment, we can give ourselves some creative items. This ranges from existing and future features. But let's grab some of the existing features. We get bedrock spawners and portal frames, command blocks, hats, and even minecart with command blocks. So when you select the future ones, you will actually get a chest, and you can place this chest down in 14W07A. And the last feature of this resource pack is the command menu. This is basically an easy way to run certain commands. Thanks everyone for watching this video. It is in a bit of a different style to usual, so let me know if you like it or not. Also thanks for the people who subscribed after my last video. It really blew up, and it really gets me motivated to continue. Anyway, this was it for this video, and I hope to catch you next time. Bye bye!